Hello. Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to the high tech display for traveling with no stock markets with Bruce. It's the other channel. Stock markets with Bruce. Welcome to my channel. I'm Uncle Bruce. That's what they call me, and I'm glad you're here today. It's Thursday, October the 31st, 2024. Yeah, last day of October, Halloween, and can you believe it? And yet it's not a scary looking story. If you're an option writer, it's been great. If you've been following some of our favorite stocks around here, you're kind of happy. Welcome to the party, pal. This channel here is full of all kinds of folks who like to write stock options for cash, and they're bringing in oodles of it. And we say thank you, sir. May I have another? We love gamblers out there who are guessing what the markets are going to do with everything around us, because option writers don't have to actually guess. They just kind of go with the flow. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you were able to join us today and every day on this channel. The headline of the show here, what did I call the show today? SOFI hits a new 52-week high on earnings. GameStop gets active and volatile on roaring kitty speculation. That's the title of today's show. Simply put, SOFI was supposed to go down yesterday. It was the day after earnings. All the hype is gone. You sell on the news, all the adages, all the expressions, all the wonderful past history and experience of millions of investors says that the day of earnings you've got volatility, and the day after earnings it's all over. The party is done. There's just a mess on the floor. Got to get rid of the streamers, and so the stock goes down in price. SOFI decides to hit a new 52-week high yesterday at $11.50 a share, and sit around $11.20 this morning and say, screw you, we're not going back to $7-8 a share. Up yours. No. We're going higher. We're going much higher than this, because we, baby, are making moolah here. We're making money. SOFI is adding to their profit base dramatically, and every new client they sign up, every new person that joins the SOFI family is a profitable add-on. SOFI long ago, over a year ago, stopped losing money as a company. They, over a year and a half ago, passed this magical point of, do we have enough customers to sustain and be economically viable? That was 14, 18 months ago. The company's had 4 straight quarters of profits. We just are ending the first month of the 5th quarter in a row of profits. This is the end of October. We have November, December, and that's the end of the 4th quarter for this company and many other companies. This company is growing its revenues on every metric. I get a kick and I get frustrated about the kind of headlines I sometimes read about SOFI from so-called professional, very wise, full-blown analytical analysts who are going to try to tell you what to think about companies. And here's a headline that came out yesterday. It says, cautious outlook, stretched valuation leads to sell rating for SOFI. So there's an analyst putting out a sell rating on SOFI. Unbelievable, because of stretched valuations. You know what this comment reminds me of? The comments I used to read about Amazon in the mid 90s, the late 90s, the 2000 to 2010 time frame. Amazon is quoted just like this. Everything Amazon was trying to do to grow their business, grow their revenue streams, diversify their corporation. There were analysts out there going, oh, stock's way overpriced. Stock doesn't represent valuations at all. The stock doesn't trade at any kind of a PE multiple that makes any sense. Get out, sell. There were sell ratings on Amazon for decades. And I don't know, I honestly do not know how many, over those maybe 15 years of sell ratings, I don't know how many millions of investors heeded that advice and didn't buy Amazon because some analysts were doing shit like this. Shit like this. Calling a company overstretched, overvalued, cautious optimism, and cautious crap, and more crap. But hey, look, if you're an online analyst, if you're one of these Johnny Come Latelys, or you run a podcast, you run a website, you are trying to get eyeballs to your page, because on the side of your page is, where you have your content in the middle, right here, right here, you get your content. All here are ads, and then you get a paragraph, and then a big fat ad, and then you got to scroll to get ads. You need eyeballs. You need clickbait. You got to get people to watch you, because every click on your website justifies these advertisers to advertise on your website. Well, how are you going to get eyeballs if you say something like SOFI, a good long-term investment, hold stock for capital gains over 5 years? You're putting people to sleep. I mean, come on. In this world in which we live, have you noticed the candidates for president of the United States? You think they're being very bland and calm, and all is good, and you're in the greatest country in the world, in America, and everything's great. No, you got guys in garbage trucks, you got people insulting other people, you have some guy with a machete in front of a polling box, and that's national news. It is shock and awe politics, and it's shock and awe business, and it's shock and awe analysts. We're trying to get you to actually pay attention to their message of BS, complete bunk, because they're ignoring the obvious. Nobody wants to look at the obvious. No one wants to look at how SoFi is making nothing but money, how SoFi's earnings are exploding, how SoFi just added $2 billion to their loan portfolio capacity by bringing in this capital for nothing. $850 million of capital. It's going to turn from a negative IOU to an $850 million shareholder equity stake. 1454 shares your number. All of that is just not even discussed. And I'm amazed, because SoFi's market cap is now just about $12 billion. That's the market cap right now at 11.20 is $12 billion. Now, a month ago, 2 months ago, when the stock was $8, do you remember those days? Single digit stock. The cap value of SoFi was about $8.2 billion. Market cap, 8.2. They've added in the last 6 months $2.8 billion of cash into their business. $8.2 billion company brought in $2.8 billion in cash into their business. Do the math. What are we talking about here? We're talking about a company that brought in more than 25% of its value into its orbit in cash. No one talks about that. No one mentions this massive cash injection into an $8 billion company that is now a $12 billion company. What do you think's going to happen next? You think these guys are just going to go, well, we're done now. Everything's fine. We're going to make $50 million a year, $80 million a year, $100 million a year. Going to make 15 cents a share next year. Well, we're good with that. That's fine. Let Bank of America become the $1 trillion monster. Let Wells Fargo go. Let them all make the money. No, I don't think so. I have a suspicion that the top management of SoFi, with their stock option bonuses kicking in at $25 a share, no one mentions that. They have a game plan. 25 a share and up is the game plan. Every $5 increment over $25, the bonuses keep coming to the top guys at SoFi. how many zillions of people out there are all aflutter about Elon Musk and his stock option bonuses that he gets based on stock performance of Tesla? Seems that almost no one bats an eye about it. And we're not talking about, well, Elon's going to get a $500 million bonus if his stock goes to 400 a share, or he's going to get $1 billion of it. We're talking $330 billion in bonuses of stock to Elon Musk if the stock reaches certain parameters. 330 billion to one person. I'm talking about SoFi worth $12 billion, the entire corporation. I'm also saying that if the stock goes to $25 a share, which is, let's call it double from here, roughly, it's a $25 billion market cap company. We're talking chump change still. We're talking early days still. A $25 billion market cap company in the United States of America is a public company. It's one of the 500 most valuable companies in the United States. Yeah. But is it in the top 100? The upside for SoFi is beyond imaginable for almost all of you, because you've been here and you've been buying the stock on those dips. You were buying them in the 6s and the 7s and the 8s. You're sitting here with beautiful averages. If you've sold the shares and turned it into cash secured puts, you're laughing all the way to the bank. You're all doing very well. But this stock isn't just going to go to 2025 and Noto's going to cash in, take a stock, sell it, and run away. That's not going to happen. No, Noto is not retiring in the next year or two. Noto is going to be here with the stock at 100 a share, at 200 a share, at 400 a share. Noto isn't going anyway. This is your next Bezos. This is the next Bezos. And no one talks about them. No one. Well, I do. I will be fair. There are some really good YouTubers out there, and you know which ones they are because you watch me and you watch these guys. There are a number of YouTubers out there who are really into SoFi, and they know SoFi well. And they follow SoFi to the minutiae of details. They are on it. They really are. And I commend them, because I cannot give you the details of the inner workings of SoFi like others can. But it's okay. We all have our niche, okay? We all have our specialty. I'm looking at the big picture of SoFi going $11.22 a share right now, and you guys who are following this channel have $7 and $8 averages for the most part. Congratulations, each and every one of you. You deserve every dollar you are going to earn from SoFi for years to come, and you're going to make more money than you ever thought possible from this company, because you're not just a shareholder. You're not just going to be sitting there going, well, I hope the stock goes to 14, and then it goes to 16, and then it goes to 18, and I sure hope someday it goes to 20. By the time it gets to 15, 17, 18, and 20, and $22, there are so many of you who are here who are going to be taking off the table millions of dollars of cash that are coming to all of you here. The collective millions is coming your way from rolling over your cash secured puts, starting to write call options, and spread traders and poor man cover call option writers. You guys are going to get so dang busy around here. It's going to be nuts so cuckoo. So way to go, you guys. You're on the cutting edge of an explosion of wealth. I think, but it's my opinion. Don't like my opinion? Go somewhere else. But I like this story. I love this game where my viewers are letting me know, oh, hey, Bruce, just wanted to send you an email. Here's some of the trades I've done lately. I did this, and I made this much money. I did this trade. I made that much money. I made money on credit spreads. I made money on writing cash secured puts. I've made money on writing calls. I've made money on poor man cover calls. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You've changed my life. And I couldn't be more thrilled, because 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, and beyond that, so many of you out there were hoping that a stock would go up. I hope I got the right ETF. I hope I have the right mutual fund. I sure hope these stocks go up, because that's what these talking heads are talking about on the television. I sure hope I'm on the right one. And now you're going, you know what, Uncle Bruce, I just write options and I say forget about it. I don't even own stock. I write options on stock without owning stock because you and your lessons have taught me this, and your daily reminder, being here every day, you are motivating me to make money I've never thought I'd make before. And that is what it's all about. But you know what? We're a niche channel. We're a niche channel. I have 174 of you watching right now. 174 people are watching this channel live right now. Yes, I know there are a number of you, a high number, much higher than that number, watching this telecast on the rerun later today because that's when you can watch me. It's okay. Oh, by the way, thanks for the thumbs ups. Hit the thumbs up now. Thank you very much. But I got to tell you, it blows my mind when I get emails from my viewers, and I have one-on-ones with my viewers, and we go over, how you're doing and what you want to tell me. Some of you don't tell me everything. It's okay. But on the kind of money you're making writing options, it blows my mind. We don't have 1,000 people watching us live all the time. 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. It's amazing to me. This channel is full of winners. Just people making money on the market quietly, systematically, weekly, monthly, quarterly, just grabbing money and stealing it from the gamblers legally, and gamblers willingly handing it over. It's unbelievable. You are the casinos. There are 175 casinos watching me right now, or wannabes, casino wannabes, and I can tell you, casinos win. They win. Very few casinos lose to a gambler. As a matter of fact, I can't ever think of a casino in Vegas that got wiped out by gamblers other than in movies. And those weren't gamblers. Those were crooks. Ocean's 11, 12, 13, or whatever. Thank you all for being part of this channel. And congratulations, all of you who are scoring money from this business. I get something else from YouTube, by the way. I've mentioned this a few times. I just mentioned it this morning because it caught my eye again today. I was just setting up my show here. And what I have to do is I have to fire up my YouTube channel, and I go through various pages of performance of the channel, showing me my views and how many thumbs ups did I get yesterday, and how many people watched the Gold Bagel member only Trade Alert show, and all these stats. I get all this stuff. But the other thing I get every day, and I can look at any time, I can take a look at the most popular videos of my channel at any time, and it'll tell me how many views in the last hour any of these videos have received in ranking order, or in the last 48 hours, for example. And I can ask YouTube to show me the most popular videos, and it's an automatic default, 48 hours of performance. And what I find amazing now, as time goes by and more of you are joining me and writing options and taking classes and getting into this, it shows me what class numbers are the most popular. It shows me in the last 48 hours, oh, lesson number so-and-so and this so-and-so. This is how many views these channels have had. Because if you have subscribed to my channel, if you bought a class, every time you watch the class, it's another view for my channel on a private setting, of course, because only you watch the class, whatever class number you've purchased. And you can rewatch them as many times as you like. And I know that many, many, many of you who talk to me directly on a one-on-one or through emails or what have you, you let me know, oh, I rewatch your classes all the time. I can't believe how much money I've made writing poor man covered calls. I can't believe how much money I'm making writing cash secured puts. I have watched your cash secured put lesson 6 times because I keep wanting to remind myself, what was that he said about that? And oh yeah, that's right. Because it calms you down. Many of you are going, I just want to be calm. I want to be sure I'm doing it right. So I just watch his classes again and again and again yep, that's right. I got that right. I haven't forgotten it. And I see how many of you are watching and rewatching these classes. Now, it doesn't show me who exactly you are, but it does tell me how many classes are being watched on a daily or 48-hour basis. I can go into all my lessons, and I can tell you for lesson number 1, number 2, number 3, which have been watched the most, second most, third most, fifth most. I can break it down into months. I can break it down into weeks. I can break it down into days. But it is amazing to see how many of you are rewatching these classes. And depending on what stock is doing what, that tells me what class is going to be hot this next week and which one isn't. Again, I congratulate all of you out there who have taken it upon yourselves to say, enough's enough. I am sick and tired of losing money in this goddamn market with all these institutional traders and all of these so-called talking heads and all of these promoters and shills and what have you. I just want to make money from this market, and I'm quite happy to follow Uncle Bruce and his gang, and I'll write 10 credit spreads where each one brings me $100 a spread. I'll write 10 of those for $1,000 credit, and I'll give back $200. I'll keep $800 this week. Or in the next 3 weeks, I'm writing 30 spreads, and I'm going to bring in $80 a spread, net profit to me, $2,400 in the next 2-3 weeks. There are those of you who are bringing in thousands of dollars a week, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 a week, writing a gazillion different credit spreads, put spreads, call spreads, iron condors, you name it, because of this channel. And I congratulate you all on a job well done, and there's no need to stop it now. And good news, it doesn't matter what happens on Tuesday night, Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday, it doesn't matter. You're going to make money, nothing but money. For those of you who have been taking classes and have been asking me, Bruce, I've taken all 17 of your classes. I'm a diehard. I've drank the Kool-Aid 3 years ago, and I've been making nothing but money ever since. Thank you for turning my life around. When are you bringing out class number 18? Looks like number 18 is coming out on November the 16th, Saturday, November the 16th. Class number 18 will be released. I will be giving you the title of the class shortly. I will be opening the classroom for attendees shortly, probably starting on Monday. So stay tuned as we get ready to launch class number 18. Of course, those of you who come to the live session of the class can ask questions of the instructor, and you will also all receive an finished edited version of the class after a few days of editing. And you'll be able to rewatch it as many times as you like. So starting on Monday, we will open up the registration desk for class number 18. Thank you all for your interest in class 18 and this channel. And way to go, option writers. 200 of you are here. Welcome, 200 viewers live right here with your buddy Uncle Bruce. We are, what are we away now? 37 minutes from the opening, I guess. Thank you all. GameStop is $22.67, down 61 cents in the pre-market. And SoFi is at $11.28 now, up 6 cents in the pre-market, hitting $11.50 yesterday for a new 52-week high on SoFi. How about them apples? Nice to see you here. Thank you, Deep Value, for being here. Number 1 today. Richard Carlin is here. 1. I am back. Number 7. Welcome, sir. Burrow King Sound. Good morning, Uncle Bruce from Esquibo, Guyana. Welcome. D.A. Truda is here. Eddie is here. Corinne is here. The thumbs ups are coming in. Corinne, it's a tie. John Anderson, Computer Whiz. I can't read that name. Stoke Jockey, welcome, giddy up. Lee Mortimer, how you doing? Romeo, good morning all. Number 17, Uncle Bruce, what are the chances a bundle of lessons go on sale soon? Not until after number 18. Not until after number 18 at the earliest. We got to get 18 done. We got to get through it. We got to offer it, and we'll go from there. But $150 a class, if that is stopping you, you're not serious. You're pretending that you're for real. Step up now and send me the extra $30 a class. Let's go. Romeo, I thought I was 17 here. Charlie, welcome. Number 36. The man, SoFi, above $10. GameStop below 30 makes a man a happy boy. Aaron Duchesne is here. Vladdy, number 40. Rocketeer, howdy. Just wanted to say thanks to you. Thank you for your live videos the past couple of days with SoFi in particular. Your voice of reason really helped reassure me not to do anything rash during this crazy time. Boy, I love these kinds of comments. That's great. I'm with you on calling BS on these manipulative banks. Can't wait for SoFi to hit 15 plus. Yeah, and that ain't the top. This is good stuff. Harry Lemquist, the analysts that won't upgrade SoFi are JPM, Barclays, and BOA. Yet they raise their price targets upwards. They are scared. SoFi earnings were awesome. Uncle Bruce is right. Thank you, everyone. 11:25 on SoFi. Who cares? Says good morning, Uncle Bruce, and everybody. Outdoors Daddy is still holding and selling cover calls on GameStop. Well done, Harry Lemhurst. Hi, Harry. I'm holding everything and wrote 126 January 2026 $15 cash secured puts. I'm already up on those. Nicely done. CKT number 59, thumbs up. But DC, lately I've been making more on one swing trade with SoFi Technologies than a paycheck at my Walmart job. Rock and roll, man. This is, you know what I love about these comments? A comment like this. There are no two viewers the same, okay? Some are similar, but no two are the same ever. And what really turns me on is when I hear from viewers, you're changing my life. And a viewer will say to me, I'm 76 and I'm in failing health, but I watch you every day. I'm writing options. It's easy. I can write options at my age. Doesn't matter. And you're helping me bring in, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month in revenue now that I know what I'm doing. This is a game changer for me in my life, because at age 76, I'm not asking my kids for help. My Social Security comes in, or Canada government pension, wherever you're retired from. I got my pension from the government, and I've got this on the side. And this is a game changer for me, humongous. And then I get the comments from 40-somethings and 50-somethings who are saying, good God, are you making a difference here? Because I've been putting $500 a month into my retirement account at work. It's all I can afford to give these guys. And they're matching it. So there's $1,000 a month going into my retirement account. And they keep telling me, oh, you're going to have a great retirement. And I'm at 58 years old, and I'm supposed to retire in 7 years. 7 years at $1,000 a month. What's that? $84,000 more dollars in my retirement account. $84,000. And it's worth $150 now. It's going to be $230 plus some gains. It'll be worth $250,000 when I retire at age 65. Inflation in the last 2 years has eaten up 25, 30 grand of my buying power. I got nothing. This is a joke. I'm going to be able to take out $1,000 a month from my retirement account in 7 years from now. Do you know how much my costs have gone up in the last 2 years? Uncle Bruce, you are a game changer. If I can add 3 to 5 to 6 to 8,000 a month to my retirement account, on top of the 1,000 that's going in there, whoa, the next 5, 6, 7 years, this thing's going to be over $1 million and more, much more than $1 million. I won't be taking out 1,000 a month. I'll be taking out 3, 5, 7,000 a month. There's a life waiting for me at retirement. I'm not afraid anymore. And then I have right here, DC. Hey man, I'm a Walmart guy, and I'm making more money on your trades, on these trades that I get paid. This is huge for me. This is so big. This is so impactful, because the likelihood is that DC is under 40, under 30 maybe, and the prospects of where DC is and what DC is surrounded by. What's the upside for DC? 25 an hour, 30 an hour, 34 an hour? Like, what's the upside here? Making more money than they're paying him already. Man, this is huge. This is generational changing. This is humongous, people. Step up and learn how to write options. The Outdoors Daddy wants covered calls. What covered calls are you writing? I'm doing the same, sitting on Jan 25 30s. Outdoors Daddy, I usually do $25 strike 2 weeks out. If I lose my shares, I wouldn't be mad with my 6,000 shares. Harry, I first entered the stock market in 86, just in time for the 87 crash. Uncle Bruce has taught me hands down the best way to make money on the markets I have ever seen. I win 90% of the time. Tell you, spread your trades around. You've got 3, 4, 5 different option positions on the go with different stocks, and one position doesn't work out, and it's only 1/5 of your account, and you've lost half your trade on the trade. You lost $300 on a trade, $500 on a trade, and the other 5 are delivering $1,000 each. 90% win rate is a win rate. Way to go. You're the casino. My cost basis is 24.41, so I'm shooting for a little more gains on the share price. Plus, I'm trying not to lose shares until after 1 year for tax advantages. The man. I think once I have the shares for a year, I'll be a little more aggressive on the strike prices. Melissa, class number 3 helped me the most. Number 3 helped me the most. Outdoors Daddy, I don't sell covered calls on my shares. I keep some off the in the event that doesn't go crazy so I can ride the wave. The man. Uncle Bruce, if I use margin for cash secured puts, do I pay interest on it if I never get assigned? I don't know how your broker works. I don't know how your broker works. These are questions I can't answer from, each of your platform trading accounts that you have out there. All I know is if you have capital, you own stock, you sell the stock, use the capital to write cash secured puts, bring in capital, you're going to get interest on all that capital. That should be the play. That should be the game. Again, your broker you got to figure this out in the Q&A or an 800 phone call. I don't know. And if you use the capital you get to write more cash secured puts, to bring in more capital, to have more puts in play, however you want to play this, giddy up. Some of you are hauling in some massive returns, and I love this. Peter, good morning, everyone. Flint Creek, I'm here. Welcome, Flint Creek. Cindy B, good morning, everybody. I'm numbers 85 on the thumbs up. Larry Titus, I'm number 82. Good morning, Bruce. 28 minutes to the opening. Aaron, good morning, Uncle Bruce from Vegas, baby. Where are you watching me from, you guys? When the $150 is a legit one cash secured put. There you go, $150 for a lesson. You're paying $150 to watch one of my lessons, and you can rewatch it as many times as you want for the rest of your life. And you write 10 cash secured puts at $3 a piece on GameStop, for example, or on SoFi. You just brought in $3,000. That's 20 classes. I've only done 17 of them. For the rest of your life, you're going to be doing this. 150 a class is not a barrier to let you make money in this business. Amy, good morning, number 87. Depeche, good morning, everybody. Bobby, good Halloween, and good morning, Uncle Bruce. David, fundamentals always win. Aaron, how's Rocket Lab? Would you do a stock analysis, please? Hanging in there, as far as I see. I don't have an answer for you on this question at the moment, but it sure looks great. It's not going back to $5-6, is it? No, it's not. ES, laugh out loud analysis. David, options are awesome. Thank you. John Biscuit, I'm glad SoFi is going up. My part-time job is made as a male escort to a rich old single woman is going badly as I'm allergic to cats. Well, there's a salvation here on options. LLK, good morning. You don't have to sell yourself anymore. David, I watched a guy called The Tank yesterday on SoFi. I have no idea who that is. He day traded all day. Could have just option bought and sold. Laugh out loud. Susan Shops, I'm number 98 on your thumbs up meter. David, he spent all day to get 30% taken by the IRS. How about that? Cutting Edge, I've made almost $5,000 from SoFi because of you and your channel. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Well, there you go. Looks like $150 classes aren't a problem here. Way to go, pal. Keep up the good work. I love it. David, DC. David, can you explain why you lean towards writing a long-term cash secured put versus writing many short-term cash secured puts? I know you say take the money, but don't you get more time decay on short terms? Insight, please. Well, it depends on your style, and depends on your tastes and your how active are you? Are you in front of the computer all the time? Can you watch your stock second by second? I have folks here that are working that are they can't really spend any time here during market hours because they're on the job, and they have retirement accounts. And they want to grow those accounts to a decent balance. And remember, when I started talking about writing cash secured puts, aggressively talked about this on SoFi, just a month and a half ago, 6 weeks? I lose track of time. 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, I started telling you guys, hey, you may want to sell your SoFi shares at $8.50, $9, $9.25, $9.50, $9.75, $10, whatever, and write cash secured puts. Write them for 10. Take $3.25 off the table. $3.25 a share off the table. If you sell your stock at $8.50, you get $3.25 on top of that. That's $11.75 a share that you're taking right now with the stock at $8.50. All right. Now the stock at this moment is $11.22. However, the $3.25 you took, those contracts now are what? 185, 190, 170, 170. They're slipping. You could buy those back one at a time if you want, and then write a $12 cash secured put, or buy back one or two or five at a time, all of them at a time, and write the $15 cash secured puts, bringing in another $2.50 a share, $3 a share more. In other words, you're going from $11.75 where you sold out at, to $14.75, $15, $3.25 more. That's a $15 bill. Is there something wrong with selling your SOFI now for $15? This is just a rollover. You're just rolling over. For those of you who are retired, or you're not retired, you're sitting on retirement funds, you're sitting on your whatever, your cash balances and your stock holdings, and I tell you and convince you to sell your stock and write cash secured puts, bring in this gobs of cash, and now you're earning daily interest on 150 grand instead of sitting on 100 grand worth of stock, or instead of sitting on 20 grand worth of stock, you're sitting on 30 grand of cash that's bringing you daily interest, and you're riding the wave of the cash secured puts. This is the way to go. If you're a day trader, if you're an active trader, if you're more into the market, going back and forth, and you want to do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month cash secured puts, and you've got the time to spend in front of your machine, great. You quit your day job and you can trade. Great. Like I said, there are no two viewers alike on my channel. There are no two traders alike on my channel. There's 249 watching right now on my screen. I see that little meter up here. You probably see the meter down there somewhere. There's 249 people here. Now 259. Everyone's different. And so, David, you ask a legit question, and I hope you like the legit answer. Invest some of that profit into ETF. Really? Time decay doesn't matter when the stock is up. Just getting closer to current price. The man. Yeah, I use Fidelity. Can't find the answer on their website. That's right. I'm not surprised at that. Fed, you'll be charged interest if any margin is used in Fidelity, says the Feds. Dave, don't pay interest on money not used. Eddie, watching from Nebraska. Ralph, welcome. Thank you for letting me know. Where are you watching me from, you guys? Where are you at? David, this is going to be good. Big E, number 110 on the thumbs up. Hector, I'm 109. David, good morning. Susan Schaff, the man. Fidelity has option expert specialists. When you call, ask to be connected to one of them. They know more than their average brokerage firm reps. There you go. David, I have 180 options expiring tomorrow. Giddy up. Mark C on number 109. Good morning, everybody. The man, the Feds. So I can use margin to write way out of the money. Cash secured puts for nice, safe premiums, and it's just free money. This seems absurd. Isn't it funny? Lissy, I was on holiday in Budapest last week, was selling covered calls on GameStop. April 34s and 35s, whilst enjoying a concert at the Basilica. Way to go. Lisa, well done. Dude, thank you, Uncle B. David, I like your attitude. The Feds, the man, I said you will be charged interest and you need the highest level options to be short. Dave, I'm in my 40s. You're my hero. There you go. Waverly, new Unity CTO. He's a super nice guy. Helped me in my old company quite a lot. Really great move for them. First in a while. Interesting there. The man says, Feds, misread that. I was going to say that seems like a losing strategy for Fidelity. The Sean Files, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Welcome. Feds, yeah. David, what he just said is genius. David, good afternoon from Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. Good morning. Thank you for letting me know where you're watching me from. Atlantic City, here says Mark. Hector, watching from Manitoba. Bruce, Melissa, Chicago. Got a lot of friends out of Chicago. A lot of viewers there. Ale on W1 TO, Toronto. Welcome, my friends. All of you from wherever you are. Budapest, Toronto, Montreal, Chicago, LA, everywhere. UK. Thank you so much for being here, following us today. We're 20 minutes from the opening. Computer Whiz, Missouri, baby. And JD, the Big Apple, man. That's where I'm watching you from. Thank you all and welcome to the party, pals. Welcome to your party. Welcome to the party where you make money. You're the casino, and you take it from the gamblers. You just take it from them. They're handing it over voluntarily because they think they're going to win. They think they can buy contracts out of the money, way out of the money, short period of time, and they think they're going to make money from you. You're willing to take that deal. I think that's a smart move. That's a casino move. You guys are going to make money, and you're going to make it again and again and again and again and again. And the returns are just super duper. You got to love this. Lorraine, good morning. At number 130 on the thumbs up meter. I'm watching you from the suburbs of Atlanta. Thank you, Lorraine, for being here as always. Your coffee cups made it safe and sound back here to Canada. It's all good. Auntie Jen lovingly packed them, protected them with clothing. Oh my God. We got it done. Thank you all for joining me today live from wherever you are. We're 19 minutes away from the opening. Let's take a look at the pre-market quotes here. What are we at right now? I'm showing the Dow still off 239 points. That's about 0.5%. S&P down 37. That's 2/3 of a point. NASDAQ down 3/4 of a point. 144 points. Crude oil up 93 cents. 69.54. Reports keep coming out from various. Thank you, Romeo. We'll get you looked after. Thank you, Romeo. I'll get you your lesson. Reports keep coming out from U.S. government sources regarding unemployment, economic performance, inflation, interest rates, housing starts, everything economic, everything. And the same thing is coming out as always from countries around the world, Germany, France, Italy, the UK, Canada, everywhere. Constant flow of data, import-export numbers, balance of payments, and if you're a geek into this stuff, oh gosh, it never ends. At the end of the day, the American economy is number one on the planet right now. At the end of the day. No matter how good you think it is or how bad you think it is, number one, America right now is number one economically and has been so for several straight years here. Unemployment is virtually zero. Any measure by unemployment over decades and decades and decades. I remember the 60s and the 70s and the 80s when I was turning into a teenager and turning into a young man. I'm listening to my dad. I'm watching the data coming out. And the unemployment rate, the inflation rate, the interest rates, the cost of everything, and all this stuff. I paid attention to this stuff. I don't know why. Why as a teenager did I give a crap? I don't know. But I think I do know for a fact that I was working for my father in his music store, helping out in the music store. And I remember the days in the 70s and the 80s. But certainly the early 70s, late 60s, 70s, when I was in there, up until 1977, helping him out. We had a price gun. We had one of those mechanical price guns, which I don't know exist anymore. And we had to put the roll of price stickers in there. And you go ka-chink, ka-chink, and the little price sticker would come up. You could set the little dial and change the prices on it. It was all mechanical. And I remember changing prices on the music books that we used to get in. On the harmonicas, on the strings, guitar string packages, anything that was packaged that had to be priced. I remember changing the prices. And I remember where we would have a harmonica, we'd have like a dozen Marine Band Hohner-made harmonicas from West Germany. In those days, West Germany. And on the back would be a space where we would stick a sticker, a price sticker. And we would have 3 price stickers on top of the original price sticker. And finally, it got to the point where my dad would say, we got to change the prices again on the harmonicas because they've gone up another 10% in cost. They're now, so much per retail. Take off all the stickers and just put on 1 sticker at a time because there's just too many. It's getting ridiculous. And so I would peel off the 4 stickers and put on the new one because every harmonica coming in to us was now as expensive to us as we used to retail it for a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And sometimes harmonicas would only change over every 6 to 12 months. But you had to have 5 different keys. You had to have the key of A, the key of C, the key of G, the key of all these for these various harmonicas. My dad would have 1,000 harmonicas in stock from all kinds of styles of harmonicas, all kinds of keys of harmonicas. Might even have 1,500 of them. And I would have to change the prices on 1,500 harmonicas. That's your job today in your 4-hour shift, including servicing the customers and everything else. I remember those days. And here we are today in 2024. And the U.S. economy is the world's #1 economy right now, with so-called all these problems, which there aren't. There aren't all these problems in the United States. There are conflicts, and there are differences of opinion as to what's good and what isn't good. And there are those trying to change history, trying to change your thoughts on what is happening today versus how it used to be, and that it used to be so much better. And that is not true. I'm sorry to say, for those of you convinced these are the worst of times, got to tell you, these in many cases, are the best of times. Is it the greatest country in every measurable demographic? No. Are Canadians and Americans better off in every aspect of our lives today than past year? No. But are we better off in many aspects? Yes, we are. It's a back and forth thing. It's the big picture. And you got to ask yourself, how you doing? How you doing? Are you worried about getting laid off in the next month, 2 months, 3 months? Are you bettering yourself by learning how to write options and bringing money in from a market that's just flush with cash? It's unbelievable. Well done. I remember in the 70s and the 80s, General Motors, Ford, IBM, governments, crown corporations, private employers, public employers. I remember the cash crunch of the 70s, where not only were businesses short on cash, governments were short on cash, and people were short on cash. And to get cash, you had to pay 12%, 14%, 18%, 23% in interest. And only if you qualified could you get it. It wasn't like, well, if you pay me enough interest, I'll give you the money. No. You're not going to borrow the money unless you even can prove you can repay it beyond a measure of a doubt. It was next to impossible to get stock, to get cash in those days. I remember those days. I lived it. I remember when the government of Canada was in trouble on a deficit. And the thinking was that the government of Canada was going to have a problem raising capital to pay its bills. The deficit spending was, in a percentage term, was just ridiculous. Hadn't been this ridiculous since the Second World War, but there wasn't a Second World War. And I remember the time that the finance minister of Canada rose in the House of Commons to present the latest budget and talk about deficit financing and how it would be done. And about an hour before the finance minister came on with the budget, it was on that day, the Bank of Canada announced in a press release, just a little 3-sentence thing that came out over the teletype machines in those days, that the U.S. Treasury has indicated to the Bank of Canada that Bank of Canada notes, Bank of Canada promissory IOUs, 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, 5 year, 10-year bonds, 20-year Canadian bonds. The U.S. Treasury would buy all and any of the bonds that the government of Canada needed to issue. So the United States of America backed Canada, limitless financing, limitless. This is 1978, 77 range. This was when we saw 12% unemployment. We saw 18% mortgages. We saw 22% car loans. You're lucky to get the car loan. All of a sudden, interest rates in Canada started falling like a rock. It was unbelievable. There was a backer to Canada. Canadians didn't realize how wealthy they were, because the United States government is looking at Canada going, you're sitting on the world's largest supply of copper, of nickel, of cadmium, of gold. You're one of the world's largest producers of wheat. You make barley. You have oil. You have gas. You're so rich. You only have 18 million people up there, and you're sitting on all this wealth, and you guys need $1 billion to satisfy your budgets? Unlimited. Borrow all you want. That, just knowing that, more money came into the government of Canada than you could ever imagine. That was then, right? Today, the government of Canada, 40 million, 45 million people in this country, the politicians who are opposition to this government are talking about the worst of times for Canadians. And in the United States, it's the same thing. Oh, it's the worst of times for Americans. Oh, you poor Americans getting slaughtered out there. It's ridiculous. There's no draft. There are no wars that we're involved with that are killing our kids. We're not on rations. We can travel freely around the world. Jobs are plentiful. You can work from home using one of these or a computer. You can switch careers. You can switch jobs. You've never had it so good. And yet, if you're an opposition politician, you are never going to say things are great because you're an opposition politician. You want to get into office. You don't want to be the opposite. You want to be in the office. Of course, you're going to say the world is falling apart. That's your job. Unfortunately, there are those who drink this Kool-Aid and believe it without checking out the actual facts. In any event, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, the markets are down this morning, but by what? A half a point? A third of a point? Big deal. We've had such a run in these markets in the last 6 months. It's unbelievable how strong it is. Giddy up and welcome to the party. If you're an option writer, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And you couldn't be an option writer in 1976 like you can be an option writer today in 2024. Welcome to the new world, to your opportunity to live a life that no one in the past ever had an ability to get. You're so lucky to be here. At this age, I'm looking at 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and I'm going, you are the luckiest generation ever. You're not going to get drafted. You didn't get drafted. You're not going to get drafted. And you have so many opportunities to make a living. It's unbelievable. Get with the program. Take your fair share. Get smarter. Educate yourself on how option writing works. That's what I say on this channel. And get with the program. Don't blame anyone else for your problems. Go into a mirror and take a look who's looking back at you, and you'll understand that is either the problem or that is the solution. And the person looking back at you should be the solution. And if you're not looking at yourself as the solution, you got a problem. You've got other problems. It's time to get off your fat butts and get smarter than the other guy. That's all it is. I'm sorry, but you just have to get smarter than the other guy. The good news is many other guys don't want to get smarter. They want it given to them. And parents say this and grandparents say this all the time, and the grandkids are sick and tired of hearing it. Hey, you're always talking about, you're always complaining about us. At the end of the day, kids, it's up to you. And you've got to want it bad enough to get somewhere. And the very successful of this world, the top 5% of this planet are filled with go-getters, people who were not satisfied with the position they were in, and they changed their lives. Then the next 20% were in that area. They kind of did it. There's more better than others. And then there's the bottom half, the bottom 2/3, and the very bottom, who, for whatever reason, can't better themselves. They're in a situation that just, they got a bad hand dealt to them, a bad hand dealt to them. If you're here watching me right now, you got a winning hand. You have the opportunity to watch an old, balding guy with virtually no hair left, and whatever's left is white, to tell you you haven't got it any better. It's never been better than this. And you can take this, what you have in your hand now, you can grab this and really go with it. And you can really enjoy yourselves, really improve your financial lot in life, whatever age you are, 70s, 80s, 50s, 30s, giddy up and go. What I wouldn't give to be 30 years younger, being in this world today, this would be unbelievable for me. Unbelievable. But I am 69 now, going on 70 next year. What can I say? Feeling good, feeling optimistic, and boy, do I feel good about your prospects out there. Kids, are you going to make money? Thank you all for being here. Who else is here? Good morning from Emilio. Sharon is in the house. Welcome. Hui, hi. What do you think about SOFI 2026 leaps? Greeting from Finland. I wouldn't go out. 20. You want to write? I'm guessing you're going to write $20 puts. Okay, but you don't need to. Flint Creek, check out Maxon Solar stock went up as much as 73% yesterday. Again, I don't know about it. SOFA will be down at first. Flint Creek, typically 584,000 people. 485, what's it? 20 million, I believe. I don't know what this. Oh, this is about that stock. Okay, we're opening in 5 minutes. Let's go. I love story time with Uncle B. What else is going on? Hey, Uncle Bruce, how you doing? David, knowledge. This guy is smart and wise. Thank you. Only Trump can save us. Yeah, good luck, John. JD, thanks, Uncle B. People in the market seem to lean red right now. Flint, average volume 70,000 yesterday. Whatever. Welcome. We're opening here shortly. Welcome all. Welcome. Nice to have you. Preach, Uncle Bruce. Is the market closed tomorrow? I don't think so. What am I missing here? Why would it be closed? Let's see. Jeff, Bruce, most young adults, 23, can't afford to live on their own. Price everything. Home ownership's off. Yeah, we heard that. We heard that in 76. We heard that in 86. We heard it in 90. Buck up, Buttercup. Get off your fat butt and make it better. Don't come crying to me. I've seen worse than this. No, Jeff. No. I'm not going there. Sorry. Buck it up. Let's go. Time to fill our pockets, says Mr. Premium. Listen to Mr. Premium of the option, Jeff. I love you, Jeff. It's okay. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. We're opening in 3 minutes. Let's get going here. Make some money and make ourselves better. And don't fall for this crybaby bullshit. Stop it. Wake the hell up. Give yourself a slap. Will Smith dope slap time. Let's go. Get with the program and get with it. My God, stop crying, you crybabies out there. Jesus. Unbelievable. How soft has this world become? I can't believe it. Just with everything being handed to you on a silver platter. Oh, I got to live with my daddy and my mommy longer than I thought. Oh, jeez. Give me a break. Get with it. Folks, thank you so much for tolerating me today and hanging out with us today. I want you to get richer, but it's not going to be handed to you. You got to go and get it, okay? Step up and get it and stop your whining. Maybe it's time to find a roommate. Maybe it's time to find 2 roommates. Maybe there should be 2 of you getting a 2-bedroom apartment. Maybe there should be 3 of you getting a 2-bedroom apartment and a fold-out couch. Start getting with the program and step up to the plate and take some swings here. Stop waiting for the perfect pitch to come down the pipe. I don't understand. I do understand. I do understand why. I totally get it. But man, oh man. You know, sometimes guys like me have to give you a hard time and have to give you Will Smith dope slap to wake you the hell up. But hey, I'm just saying, doing the best I can with what I've got. Thank you all for joining me. Larry Titus is about to ring the bells, and we're about to get this party started. You guys can make yourselves a ton of money if you want it, but you've got to want it bad enough. And if you don't go and get it, I can't help you. I can only try to encourage you, embarrass you, enrage you. I don't know. What do I got to do to get you guys to get going? I know for a fact that 99% of you are winning. And there's a reason that you're here. You're winning nicely. And I say keep up the damn good work. Have you seen my poll question today? I usually write stock options that expire in less than a month, from 1 to 3 months, or longer than 3 months. Usually. All right. I know some of you are going to say, I do it all, Bruce. I do it all. Why don't you give me that thing? It's all right. We have 211 respondents. I appreciate it. Less than a month, 42%. 1 to 3 months, 38%. Longer than 3 months, 20%. I love these responses. Thank you all. 145 thumbs up so far. Thank you for that. You're slacking, some of you guys, on the thumbs up meter. It's okay. You'll come around, I hope. Thank you all so very much for being here and hanging out with us. Larry Titus is ringing the bells. We're getting ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's see if we can get you guys a little richer today. Thanks, Larry. As always, my friend, Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. We're down 239 on the Dow, I think, as we start the day off here. Let's see what kind of a dip we have, if it lasts very long, and do we have a turnaround, and what will the turnaround be? Well, another typical day, another day in the markets where anything is possible. Richard, neat, 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 neat. D.A. Druda, neat, neat. Splair, neat, 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 neat. Rock on, baby. There are winners and there are whiners. Larry, have a good one. I'm heading down the actual area Wall Street for a tour. A rock and roll, pal. Take some photos. Stuart, neat, neat. Harry, unrealized capital gains tax will force all long-term holders to sell before Jan 1. Market will tank hard. Oh, really? DH, Harry, get my order filled for me. Well, some people sell stock to do the, gains and losses, and then they buy other stock that backs off to take the position. One knocks off the other sometimes, don't fool yourself. It's all right. Option writers, giddy up. We're down 240 on the Dow. Super micro at 30.67, down another 260 or 240 right now. We'll see how that plays out. Rocket Lab down 33 right now. AI down 19 cents. GameStop down 38. SoFi down 16. NVIDIA down 317. It's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger opening. We'll see how we do in the first hour. These markets lately, they open tentatively, nicely, but softly, and then the money keeps coming in. The cash looking for returns. If the thinking is interest rates are going to go lower in the near term again, between now and say next January, February, the U.S. rates are going to go down another half a point, 3/4 of a point. By then, these markets are going to go a lot higher, a ton higher. You ain't seen nothing yet. The other thing that I keep wanting to remind you from time to time, once in a while I miss this, many of you are trading options now and trading in the market because of this little thing right here. This little thing right here is still expanding its reach globally. There are third worlders out there, and I bring this to your attention because that's where most of the world's population lives, in the third world. Third world countries don't have just third world people in them. They have very wealthy and soon to become wealthier type folks. These folks, these top 20 percenters, top 30 percenters of the third world are already trading in the market, and there are millions a month coming into this business. Believe me, the American dream is not for Americans. Okay, the American dream is a global phenomenon. Right? They want to admit it. Okay, people in certain countries will not admit that they really would like to be part of the American dream because that's a bad word to use. So they just want to be improving their lives, having a better future. Yeah, it's the American dream. It's what we've coined it. There are going to be, in the next 10 years, another 100 million investors coming into this market through the device right over there. Okay? They're skirting around their government restrictions and rules, and they're finding apps with which ways to do it and all this stuff, okay? There is more money coming into the U.S. markets than you can ever imagine. It's trillions of dollars that is coming in here in the next decade. It's happening now. It's been happening for years. This is why these markets keep going higher, and it's getting more expensive to get in. There's a ton of money coming in, and there will be a zillion people who are going to look for a way to make a quick buck trying to trade options, because they're going to figure it out. They're going to go, oh wow, I can buy call options on GameStop where I only need $300, and I can buy a $3 call that expires in a month. That is just out of the money or barely in the money or whatever. I can play the U.S. stock market with less than $500 by playing the options market. There are tens of millions of these people, tens of millions of them coming, who are going to go, I only need $300, $200, $500, $800, $1,000. I don't even need $1 million to play the option market. Oh, this is great. Look at all the casinos. I can play options like crazy. There's so many options available for me to go after. Calls, puts, expiring this Friday, next Friday, the Friday after that, the Friday after that. GameStop calls, 20s, 21s, 2050s, 2150s, 22s, all the way up. The slot machines are everywhere. This is fantastic. These folks are coming in to play the options market. They're going to put 500 on the counter. They're going to lose $100 and sell and go into something else and gamble over here and gamble over here. You're going to take 100 from this one. You're going to take 500 from that one. You're going to take 200 from that one. You're going to take thousands and thousands of dollars from option gamblers like you cannot believe. Understand how options work. Understand how to write out of the money contracts for short periods of time is the way to go. Learn credit spread trades. Learn deep in the money, how to buy deep in the money calls under the 9-10 rule and writing poor man covered calls. Learn how to be an option writer. Become a casino. Through this channel is one way to do it. Get with the program and take the cash. Stop complaining about having to live in your mother's basement. Stop complaining about all these kids out there, these poor children. Screw them. They don't want to get off their butts and make a better life for themselves. Screw them. I'm sorry. There are losers from the 70s. There were losers in the 80s. There were losers in my classroom in 1973, okay? They're not all going to be winners. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh. I'm sorry about that. People outside my apartment are living on the street here. People were living on the street in London. People were living in the street in other cities that Jen and I traveled to. I'm sorry. People on the Queen Mary 2 luxury ocean liner that were crossing the Atlantic each direction, they were not losers. They were winners. These folks were spending their hard-earned money and enjoying themselves because they put the effort in to make it work. All right? Don't come crying to me, Argentina, that it's a tough world out there. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't have any room for the people like that. It's time to buck up, Buttercup, and get with the program. Get in there and get after it. That's all. I can't believe how many people arrive into Canada and into America legally, with nothing, with virtually nothing. And within 5 years, they've got a car, they're renting an apartment, they've got a credit card, they're going to restaurants. But the first 2 years they came here, they worked their butts off. They'd do anything to make it work. Anything legal to make it work, they did it. Because they knew the big picture. They're looking around my neighborhood and your neighborhood, and people are from the outside going in. I can't believe how easy it is to make it in America. I can't believe how easy it is to be successful in North America compared to where I come from. This is a joke, because from where they came from and where others they know where they came, they don't know where they're going to get food for tomorrow. They got a meal in front of them. They have no idea where the next one's coming from. Up here, we're so fat. We're so chubby. We got so much handed to it. It's unbelievable. We forget how good we have it. And now you can write contracts and get even richer off of the zillions out there who don't know what they're doing. I don't know how much easier I can make this for you. This is so good. Oh, gosh, I love this. Thank you all so much. Let's go. Is there a Canadian dream? C2, Charlie, indeed, there is. One, Uncle Bruce, I just wrote Uber, $85 for June 25. Just got $14.60 a contract. Hurry up, guys. What did you write? Is it a call? Is it a put? Help me here. I can't read your mind. I'm not a mind reader. Help me sometimes. A little more detail would be handy. 73.27 is the stock. I don't know if you just wrote a call option. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know what you wrote. Is that a call? It can't be a put, right? I mean, help me. I don't. Call cash secured put. Okay, it's a put. All right. Okay, that does make sense. So it's an $85 put, and it's about 12 in the money, and you just got your hands on $14.60 a contract. So you put up 8,500, you got 1,400 back. Nice. Do the percentage, but keep in mind that, of course, if the shares recover here to 80, those are worth $5 each. Well done. Less time depreciation. Well done. Yeah. Juan, way to go. I'm not angry, Juan. I'm just excited. I'm so pumped up. Welcome, all of you kids. Get with the program and take your fair share of the dough that's being handed to you right now. Dow's only down 175. Where's the sell-off? There isn't one. It is so good. And the Canadian dream is a toque and some Timmy's donuts and coffee. Yeah, giddy up. We're down 177 on the market. I think I'm trying to stay on top of this the whole thing here. Pardon me while I work this. Yeah, we're down 43 on S&P and we're down 233 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's down 1.2%. It's the loser today because of the big NASDAQ players that are getting whacked. It's okay. It could be temporary, but hey, we've had a good run. We're down 0.38% on the Dow, and we're down 0.75% on S&P. Early opening 10 minutes into the market. SOFI 1097 down 25 cents. That means cash secured puts are getting more juicy to write. SMCI 2882 down 425. That is a volatile piece of real estate there. Rocket Lab down 43 at 1053. There's a little dip happening there. AI down 40 cents. There's a dip happening at 25.55 there. GameStop down 71 cents. There's a dip happening at 22.50 there. Giddy up. We've got SoFi 1097 now. We've got NVIDIA down 366, a Matterport down 4 cents, 5 cents, Smart Rent down a penny, ME down a nickel to 476, Apple down 49 cents, Tesla down 8 cents, hardly a problem. Google up 174, Microsoft down 21.96. Do you think this is overblown? You think maybe at 410 a share, it's getting a little ridiculous. But again, you've got to respect a stock's volatility to be an option writer. That's all you got to worry about. So on Microsoft right now, do you go into a credit spread, a put credit spread? Is this the time? Do you move into 370s, 380s, 385s, maybe 390s? Is there some room in Microsoft? Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe there is. Broadcom down 580, Intel down 18 cents, Netflix up 130, Meta, Facebook down 14.94. Is there some potential here? We're at 576 a share. This is hardly a disaster for Facebook. What a run here on Meta. Amazon down $3. EI Lilly down another $10 today. Really volatile. Be careful there. The spiders are down 4.93. The Qs are down 6.32. Uber down $6, now only 5.92 lower. Adobe down 121. AMD down 215. Unity down 7. Enphase up 28. Spire up 11. Cisco down 50. ATIP down 16. Moderna down 134. Pfizer's only off a dime. IBM down 38 cents at 204.50. HPQ down 47 cents. HD up 46 cents. Vanik down 5.69. Goldman down 19 cents. Boeing off 171 to 152.58. Target up 54 cents. JP Morgan's up 36. Costco down $3.26. Walmart is up 38. Disney is up $1.09. American Airlines down 15. DraftKings down 46. AMC down a penny. Royal Caribbean up $3 right now. Welcome to the program, everybody. Nice to have you here. Juan, I did like the June expiry. I like getting them further out too. Not a problem. One, this is I think it's a good trade. You've got some time premium here, a little bounce back recovery, and you might have a quick $5 a contract in your hands in no time. So yeah, nothing wrong with this trade, I think. Bobby, a new Canadian movie coming soon, all about the great maple syrup robbery. There's the Canadian dream. RB, Rocket Lab was oversold, good with a pullback. Alex, number 164. Wow, lots of thumbs up this morning. Great to see you all here. RB, number 164. Thank you for these thumbs ups, kids. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for answering my poll question. We have 231 now who have responded to the poll question today. Thank you very much for this. We are looking at 166 thumbs ups that have come through. Of the 231 votes on the poll, I usually write stock options that expire in less than a month, 41%. From 1 to 3 months, that would be a number of 38%, and longer than 3 months, 22% write contracts that are longer than 3 months. Very interesting how the short-term trades are the dominant on the poll question today. 38% from 1 to 3 months in length. 41% I write contracts that die in less than 30 days. That is a way for people to quit their day jobs. Those who are writing options for less than 30 days, getting cash flow on a constant basis. Well done, everyone. Thank you for being here today from wherever you are on the planet. Say hi to me if you can, and let me know where you're watching us from. Thanks to those of you who have become subscribers to this channel, and those of you who are becoming members of this channel. Thank you, new members and long-term members of this channel. Thank you very much. It's keeping us on the air, and we appreciate you so very, very, very much. Let's take a look at the most actives or watch list here. What do we got? We got Rocket Lab at 1050, down 46 cents. We've got SOFI down 25 cents right now, sitting at 1097 on the 5 million volume. GameStop on 820,000 shares, down 62 cents at 22.66. GameStop now topping a million shares, got down to 22.41. It's come back 26 cents already. GameStop coming back. SoFi got down to 1092. It's now 1099 on 7.1 million. So SoFi is climbing again. Rocket Lab got down to 1035. It's now 1052, only down 44. Earnings report November 12th for Rocket Lab. So we have a Rocket Lab report coming out down the road. Supermicro getting hammered, 27.91, down $5. So be careful on that one. Let's see. NVIDIA down $4 at 135.33. The low of the day, 135.22. We're right at that low right now. That's where we're on NVIDIA. What else is going on here? Apple down 120, Tesla down 160, Google up 120, Microsoft still under pressure, down $23 a share, 409.35. So far the low, 408.24. About a $1 recovery so far on Microsoft. We'll see how that rolls along as the day goes by. Intel down 39, Netflix up 132, Meta down 13, Amazon down 3, and Jen is in the room live with us all. How are you, Auntie Jen?
Well, I just realized something that we should have done that we didn't do in New York.
Uh-oh.
Welch's grape jelly.
We didn't buy any Welch's grape jelly?
We should have bought Welch's grape jelly.
Yeah, we were in America for a short period of time and we didn't buy any. Do we have any left, or are we out?
No.
We're out.
We're out.
We're out of Welch's grape jelly. It's a crisis.
It's a crisis-opportunity.
Crisis-opportunity. What can we say?
I do have my sister's homemade grape jelly.
You have your, yeah, but yeah, there you go. There's that.
From her Concord grapes.
Yeah.
Shall we do a taste test to decide A's reluctant?
I'm thinking if
you don't want to take on the big boys at Welch?
Yeah, if the Cheese Whiz is okay, we'll go there.
Oh, of course Cheese Whiz is okay.
Yeah, well, it lasts forever.
It's in the fridge.
Toasted bagel with Cheese Whiz maybe might be the way to go today. Yeah, might be. So how did you sleep last night? I slept like a log.
I slept better, but then I did the wake up, go pee, and then think about everything in the world that I could fix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you? Your brain's just a ping pong ball.
Yep.
Going from one thing to another, and about every fifth thought is, shut up and go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Stop it. Go to sleep. RB says, I'm 164. Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning,
Stuart
Richie.
Longsdale, good morning, Auntie Jen. Send the jelly, says Richard. Send the jelly. James, good morning from Roseburg, Oregon. Welcome.
Roseburg.
I've been asking people to tell me where you're watching me from. Good morning, Jen. Back to bagel time. James of the Bagel Tree. Misty Tree says bagel time. Dude, oh boy, I've been having fun with SMCI. Somehow I've managed to stay green with premium, although I'm holding some leverage. Juan, good morning, Auntie Jen. Tell Uncle Bruce he needs to rest more. We do need him for the long haul. There you go.
Well, it's that first you got the long travel day, and then you got the day after where things just catch up to you.
We still haven't unpacked everything. Yeah.
I did another suitcase this morning.
One at a time.
I paced myself.
It's unbelievable. Charlie, what?
I know there are people out there that this is just like nails on a board. The thought that I still have a bag that hasn't been unpacked, like they can't sleep.
There are those.
I'm not that person.
We're not that. We're not.
I don't hear my dishes calling me. No. Those little dirty suckers can sit in the sink.
They can just wait. I've missed bagel time, says Charlie. I had a few sesame seed bagels in Uncle Bruce's honor while he was away. Right on.
Keeping the drive alive.
Jay Gill, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, John.
Good morning, John, and all of you. Welcome, and thank you for saying hi to Auntie Jen. Yeah, we're back now as of a few days ago, Tuesday, and we're slowly getting back into it here.
I only have maybe
yeah.
8 loads of laundry.
You only have about 8 loads of laundry to worry about. What's the big deal?
What's the deal?
Of course, the neat thing about our building is we're in an apartment building with 10 washers and dryers, so
there's no problem.
Jen can take 4 loads down and just get them done in a shot.
It's just doing it because, see, the other thing is that when I go downstairs, that's the same level as the gym. So I feel I should take that 35-40 minute wash time and put it on a bike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
there's always that in the back of my mind.
You're saying, yeah, there's a chance you might work out.
I mean, it's
really?
Just down there waiting for me.
Really? You're really going to think about doing that? Really?
So what are your markets doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure this out because my devices are in a bit of a conflict right now.
Oh.
Back and forth.
So it's a who do you, what time is it really? Who do you believe?
I have one device that says that the Dow's down 261 points.
Okay.
I have another device saying we're down 191.
Okay.
Okay, well, what are we down on the Dow? I don't even know. I just refreshed both of them. So that's the refreshed number. Now it's saying, one is saying 233 and the other one is stuck at 191. So maybe it is 233. I'm doing the best I can. What I got? I don't know. Oh, hang on. Here it is. Oh, wait. Maybe we got it. Maybe we'll do it this way. Yeah, it's 211 now. Is the dip? Okay. It's kind of weird. It's been negative all morning because Microsoft is down, and Microsoft is down, and Facebook is down today. Okay. But that could be short lived. Yeah. We got S&P down 50. We've got Nasdaq down 267, 1.3%. So that's what's going on there. GameStop's down 55 cents. SOFI is off 29 to 1093. Slight dips here. I don't care. No big deal. AI down 75. Rocket Lab down 55. But we got the morning red to start. 12 minutes in, we'll see just how red it really gets. And really on the floor of New York, how are they today? I don't know. After last night's game. Oh, how the Yankee fans doing? Oh, it's been a bad week for the Yankee fans. It was kind of a bad week and a rough night last night.
It was a very competitive game last night. It was nice.
Finally, it's fine back and forth, but this didn't turn into a classic series, did it? Didn't turn into a classic series.
No, but we do have some classic memories.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, there were some classic memories, especially reaching for a foul ball in Yankee Stadium. Oh, that one is
the best is the fan explaining to them how this is the demarcation right
This
here.
Is our territory.
This is our side.
You can't catch a ball past here.
That's your side. If you come in to my side,
this is my space. I paid for my ticket.
It's my turf. So,
oh boy!
And the one guy has on a slider glove. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Maybe it's for whacking. I don't know.
How many innings of baseball did I watch out of the? Was it a 5-game series?
Yes.
4-1, right? 6. So over commercialized, so many commercials, so much crap. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. Not anymore. I can watch a baseball game that's edited, but even then, it is.
You don't even really like going to a live game, though.
Oh no, not really.
I love baseball.
She loves baseball.
I love baseball.
I just can't.
Yeah.
Look, all the sports out there are over commercialized because they need the money to pay these ridiculous salaries to these athletes that would play for 1/10 the money. What can I tell you?
Who used to play for?
We're the problem. It's us. It's not the advertisers.
This kind of ties into sports, but I heard on the radio this morning that I don't know what card company it was, but they have decided to bring out a line of new cards. Baseball, no. Hockey, no. Football, no. It's the dog show, the Westminster Dog Show. They're bringing out a
Cards.
line of the dogs.
Dog cards.
Dog cards. They're just gonna sell like hotcakes.
Dog cards. Oh my God. They'll sell like crazy.
We used to have the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders packs of cards.
Oh my God.
Let's see what else. Coca-Cola. Everybody buys the Coca-Cola.
We used to have Coca-Cola trading cards.
Yeah.
True. With
Our
all the
daughter
advertisements.
has all the Barbies.
Well, yeah.
All the
Barbie
the
cards.
Hook, whatever movie was out. Well, she was in that.
In the
time
early
period.
90s. Early 90s, all those cards
But
came
yeah,
out.
they're doing the dogs.
Dog cards.
Dog cards.
It's time for dog cards.
And you know how you get those premium cards where you get a little piece of the guy's jersey?
Yeah.
You can get a little piece of the dog's ribbon. I was waiting for them to say fur, but no, it's a little piece of the dog's
The ribbon.
ribbon.
But I don't want to wear the ribbon. The dog says, I don't want to wear the ribbon. But you have to wear the ribbon. We all wear the ribbon. I don't want to
We
wear
wear
the
that ribbon and we take your picture and then we cut it up into little tiny pieces and
Is the,
embed it in the card.
is the ribbon 20 feet long and the dog drags it
Yeah.
around the...
Yeah, that's what he does.
We need ribbon. We need lots of ribbon for the cards.
I still think it should be fur. You see these poor dogs next year and they're just like a checkerboard shaved.
Oh my goodness. No. We're down 300 points on the Dow. As far as I can see. No, we're not. Sorry. No, we're not. Sorry. My devices are going stupid. We're not down 300. We're down 193.
There
I
you
apologize.
go.
We're down 180 on the Dow. We're coming back up.
Did you want a bagel? Or are you
I
hungry?
love a bagel.
Would you like? Oh,
I forgot to even have my yogurt this morning. I'm so
what?
I'm so discombobulated.
There you go.
Is that the word?
We're out of sync.
We're out of sync. I'm not in sync. I'm out of sync. And had I been in
You're
sync,
really not.
I would have
in
long
sync.
ago been out of sync. Look at this face. This ain't no in sync guy.
Let's do a little bye. A little. Are we going with the cheese whiz?
Please, Bobby Atkinson says good morning to you.
Morning,
Lorraine
Bobby.
says, which hotel did you stay in at Manhattan? The same hotel as last time. We stayed at the Embassy Suites at Times Square, they called it, which is what, 36th Street?
No, 37th.
37th Street?
30, yeah.
Very near Broadway.
We got to look out the window at the largest department store in the world.
That's true. We loved our room. We loved the location.
Mhm.
The breakfast that was included. Organized mayhem.
Just mayhem.
Complete mayhem for
And
breakfast.
they have the evening, come and have an appetizer and a free drink.
Don't even think about it. Organized mayhem. You get a free glass of wine, and there's like 200 people in a room for 100. The fire marshals are nowhere to be found in this place. No, breakfast is mayhem. It's insanity, and it's so quality. But it ain't no Queen Mary 2, I'll tell you that. And it ain't no Zermatt Gina Bell. No. Okay, welcome everybody. Richard, by this time the clothes can walk themselves to the washer. You are correct. Bobby, any travel vacation, I always take one day off after returning. There's unpacking, groceries, shopping. Plus, I don't want to go back to work. Bobby, 10 weeks of room service must be hard. Mind changed. Bobby, DraftKings put spread 30-32 is holding a 24-cent bid. Trade expires November 8th. The premium can start dropping anytime now, please. Thank you. Bless you, Auntie Jen, says Richard. Juan, Uncle Bruce, I just wrote cash secured put SOFI $17 for Jan 26. I got $6.76 for that put contract. Wow, unbelievable. Charlie is saying, isn't carrying the laundry technically a workout? No need to further torture in the gym right now. That's true. You make a good point there, my friend. SOFI 1102. We're back over 11 on your SOFI shares. Okay, 1102 down 20. GameStop 22.38. Let me double check and see if we can get a refresh here. Yes, this is the low of the day on GameStop, down 90 cents. Cash secured put writing time might be coming into view here for some of you on GameStop. And some others of you are looking at buying back call options that you wrote lately. Keeping an eye on that. Very well done, all of you, and thank you so very much. Shout out to one of my viewers this morning who stepped up to grab 4 classes this morning at regular price. I will get you your links after the show, I promise. Any else? And the others of you doing that, congrats. And thank you for the support, keeping us on the air. We love you. That's what it's all about. Thank you to who's that? Who is that? Thank you, Star Rod. Thank you, Roderick. Thank you, buddy. Got it. Lesson number 1. If you have any problems with the links, you let me know. Picked up lesson number 1 this morning. Someone taking the bull by the horns and saying, "It's my turn to make money in this market." Rock and roll, man. This is the beginning. So many of you have taken 1 and 2, and now are taking 3 and 4. This shows me you're serious. You're real. I'm loving this. Congratulations, each and every one of you joining us here and hanging out with us today, and getting richer from this market. Taking the dough. Thank you very much. Thanks again for the answers to the poll question. 250 respondents now. 250 respondents to our poll question of the day, and we have 178 thumbs up. So we're only 22 away from the magic 200 we love to hit every day. Thank you for 200 thumbs up. So we're only 22 short. Keep it coming. 39% of the folks answering my poll question today, 250 respondents, 39% are saying, I usually write stock options that expire in less than 1 month. 38% are saying, I usually write stock options that go from 1 to 3 months, usually. And longer than 3 months, 23%. This is a very interesting result today, how it's almost a tie between folks who write contracts that have less than a month to live or from 1 to 3 months to live. That's very fascinating. But it tells me exactly what I think is happening and what I love to see happening for a lot of you. You've learned how to write options, and you're figuring out that if you write contracts that are out of the money and don't have a lot of time to live, the odds of you taking money away from gamblers is extremely high. Extremely high. And you have gone into this 1 to 3 month window, 0 to 3 month window, big time. This is it. 251 of you have voted. 39% say less than a month. 38% say 1 to 3 months. That is a tie. Very fascinating to see that. I appreciate you letting me know that, everybody. Thank you so very, very much. We're down 175 on the Dow. I think we're improving again. Rocket Lab down 63 cents. AI down to 105. GameStop down 91. And look at your SOFI, 1101 to 1110 just in the last 5 minutes. Looks like SOFI is coming back on with a bit of an improvement. 1106 right now on your SOFI. We're only down 16 cents. The low was 1088. We're back 18 cents. More than half the loss has been eviscerated. We're on the way up here again. 12 million traded in 33 minutes. Not as busy as yesterday. Not as active, but we're not getting shellacked here. That's not happening. 1107 right now on SOFI. Coming back on right now on SOFI shares. Interesting. NVIDIA is still down $6. Opportunity to reset new put credit spreads, call credit spreads, to set up cash secured put trades, whatever you're doing on NVIDIA. Giddy up. GameStop down 95. That means calls are falling off. Puts are rising. Time to readjust. Love it. AI down $1.04 to $24.91. Opportunity knocks. Credit spreads on AI, call credit spreads on AI, cash secured puts, spreads. Let's go, baby. Rocket Lab down 61, 1035. Hey, thank you. Option writers make money on this channel whether stocks go up or down. It doesn't matter. That's why you become an option writer. You make money whatever direction this market wants to go. You let the market tell you what to do, and that's what's happening right now. 1103 on SOFI. Go, baby, go. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is good stuff. Thank you so very much. What else is happening here? Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. Brian is in the house. 183 thumbs up. Good morning to you. Thank you, Brian. Flint Creek. But I don't want to wear the ribbon. I don't want to wear the ribbon. He doesn't want to wear the ribbon? Oh, everybody wears the ribbon. Oh, Seinfeld quotes are flying. Thank you all. Trucker Tech. I've been a member for 31 months on this man's YouTube channel. Gold Bagel member, no less. Good morning, Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen, and to everyone. My trucking company was sold to another company after 38 years of operation. I took the 401k and rolled it into a Schwab self-directed Roth IRA, which I have options of which I now have options written on. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Something tells me you might not be going back to driving a truck anymore. Trucker Tech, giddy up, my friend. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Well done. 31 months. Gold Bagel member. $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member. Money goes to YouTube. 70% comes to me. 30% goes to YouTube. Trucker Tech is making money here, and Trucker Tech has changed his life. Well done, everyone. Thank you, and well done indeed. We're backing off again on the markets. The Dow is now off again, 257, and that is real. S&P down 64, NASDAQ down 328. A little more, fluctuation. Welcome to the party, pal. We're at record highs. What do you expect? Should be. This is what we should be doing. This is normal. 22.39 on GameStop. Near the low of the day, down 89 cents. Is this it? Is that all there is to it? Does it go up from here? Does it go back to 25 now? What's going to happen on GameStop? SOFI 1109, down only 13 cents on your SOFI. Looking better, much better, much better. It's recovering nicely. Oh, and talk about something looking good. Oh man. Oh, look at this. Oh, cheese whiz.
Golden bagel.
Cheese whiz. On a sesame seed toasted bagel from Costco. We just picked these up yesterday. Look at the toasting on those.
It could have been toasted just
maybe a bit more.
Yeah. What do you think? We'll pass mustard.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back in Canada. We were at Costco yesterday.
That was easy.
We were at Costco yesterday, and walking around.
Beeline to the bagels.
Went and grabbed the bagels, got some rye bread. But I'm looking for sliced cheese. And Costco has real cheddar sliced cheese, not that cheese food that Kraft has.
It's not processed food. It's cheese.
They have these gigantic, as you know, if you're a Costco fan, they have these gigantic packages for everything. Well, for cheese, you can get sliced cheese from Kraft, the cheese food. 2 big honking slabs of sliced cheese in a package. On sale, $7.99 Canadian. That's like $2 American. I mean, we're talking to give it away. But the Costco cheddar quality,
cheese.
$15, not on sale. I'm waiting. I didn't buy it yesterday.
And if you go around to the other section where it's not sliced, you can get the real good Irish cheese and the extra old cheese, and you just slice it yourself.
True. But there's something to be said about sliced cheddar cheese slices.
Each one is uniform. It's perfect.
On a burger, home-cooked cheeseburger, on a toasted sesame seed burger, and then put in the microwave to melt it.
Well, I'll leave it to your ex to see. I'm going to go open some Amazon boxes that came while I was gone.
Apparently, some Amazon boxes arrived while we were away. Our daughter picked them up for us, and Jen has some opening to do.
No, I sent them to her place.
Yeah, but now you had some opening to do. Giddy up. Thank you, Auntie Jen, for the bacon.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween from Auntie Jen.
That's right.
You bet. Thank you, everybody. Welcome all. One here, that looks delicious. Trucker Tech. I'm good writing calls and puts 10% per month. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Love the return. Well done, my friend. You're not driving a truck anymore. Unless you want to. You don't need to, I hope. Congratulations, folks who are quitting day jobs. Whether you're forced to quit, being bought out, want to quit, arranging to quit, whatever you're doing, well done. Look at that SOFI. 11.14, baby. 11.14. Love this. 13.7 million traded on SoFi, 40 minutes. Go, baby, go. Dude, I love it when GameStop goes up and down. I love this. Oh, money is being made here. That's true. There's money to be had in the options market. Boy, you can day trade options. Sure. You can do weekly trades. Yeah. Or whatever you like, whatever tolerance level you have, risk level you have. But if you follow my example, you follow my guidance, I'm trying to tell you to do options in a very conservative way, not to be risking the farm. Unlike Mr. Takagi, who wouldn't give Hans Gruber the code, he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. I want you to be writing options for the rest of your life. And you'll do just fine. Thank you very much. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the party. Nice to have you all here again today. Nice to see you all. Fun times. What is that called? Is it that one? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Just to see a headline here talking about announcement just came out just a little while ago. It says Trump media stock plunges as Harris gains in election polls. Why the Dow DJT rally is faltering. Stock's down 454 to 3552 right now. Today's range 3440 with a high of 4380. So it's come off. The 52-week range 1175 for the low, 79 for the high. For the year on the Trump stock. I don't know. Amazing. Just a scary trade to be a part of. Scary trade. Really scary. Anyway, there you go. SoFi 1103, 1105, 1110. As we are watching this SoFi share, these SoFi shares climbing a little bit, pulling back higher, a little pull back higher. It looks like 2 steps up, 1 step down, 2 steps up, 1 step down, 2 up, 1 down. It looks like it's coming on 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 11, 13. At the moment on SoFi shares, volume now at 11, 12, 14.3 million so far on the session. SoFi is coming on with a succession of waves of buying. 11.14 right now. Make that 11.15. Okay. We're down 7 cents on SoFi. That's all. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up. Giddy up. Dude, also, I'm not mad at Tesla. Dude, I love it when GameStop goes down because my put spreads shrink out quicker. There you go. The name of the game here. $11.18 on SoFi, down 5 cents. That's all. We're down a nickel, only a nickel on SoFi. Welcome everybody to the Sesame Seed Bagel Eating Show. I'm your host, Uncle Bruce. Getting some nourishment in here to try to keep right on going with you. Thank you all for joining us and being part of this family. You guys are the best, absolutely the best. I think it might be time to initiate a knee emoji attack. I think it's time to honor the Knights of Knee. Because if you're new to this channel, and there are 213 of you watching here, some of you might be new. If you're watching on the rerun, there might be some newbies here. It is time to acknowledge the power of the Knights of knee, because you just do not know. If you're a rookie around here, you have no idea where the power of this market really comes from, where the guidance comes from. It's the Knights of Knee. You ever watch the movie Search for the Holy Grail? You'll know what I'm talking about. Boeing Tiger knows. Richard Carlin knows. D.H. Ruda knows. Stuart Longstaff. It's time to put up the knee emojis to let the Knights of Knee know that we honor them and respect their powers, as mystical as they are. Impossible to explain, but we don't bother with that. We just do it. Tuna Fish knows. Charlie C2. Charlie knows. Knee. It's time for the knee emoji attack. There you go. Do not mess with the Knights of Knee. Dude is saying neat from me. Jay Gill. Knee. Here they come. They're coming out. The knee emoji attack is underway on Stock Markets with Bruce, because we know it is time to not upset the Knights of Knee. That would be the dumbest thing you could do. These people right here are all powerful. The Knights of Knee, don't make them mad. Look at this guy. You want to anger the Knight of Knee? What are you, crazy? You have lost your mind. Welcome to the party, pal. Here we are in the option writing room, taking dough away from the saps. Dumb enough to buy options. I can't believe it. Bobby Atkinson, SoFi's green, Bruce. 1124. We're up. I love this. Hector, James the Misty Tree, Trucker Tech. Here they come. You honor the Knights of Knee, and look what happens to your SoFi stock. It just goes green. It's magical. It's I try not to explain it. I love it. I'm happy about it. It's party time. That's all I can say, kids. I don't know what else to tell you. It's awesome. It is just so awesome. Thank you all for joining us here on this crazy channel. Corinne knows. Don't forget. Yes, baby. 1123. SoFi now. 16.5 million. The 52-week high, 1150. We're only 27 cents away from the high of the year again. 2 days after earnings. Oh my God, it's not going down. My goodness gracious. Uncle Bruce, 1454. Is it really going there? It's coming. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. Thanks for joining this channel. Congratulations, those of you taking the classes. Class number 18, tentatively scheduled for November the 16th, 2024. Saturday, November 16th. We'll let you know the starting time. It will officially open the books. We'll officially open the class for registration. If you'd like to be part of the viewers of the live class, be part of the live class. We're going to start doing that on Monday. So pre-announcement today. We are going live with class number 18, November the 16th, Saturday. Giddy up, kids. Deep value. I'm 3 minutes behind. Oh my God. 1126 on SoFi. 1128, the high of the day. Up 6 cents right now. We're at the high of the day on your SoFi. 22 cents away from the high of the year, which was set yesterday. Welcome all to the program. Nice to have you with us. We're still down 200 points on the Dow. Waiting for it to come around. We're down 60 on S&P. We're down to 322 on NASDAQ at the moment. Giddy up, everybody. This toasted bagel tastes so good. Love it. welcome all to the program. Thank you all for your support. What a day. GameStop's recovering a bit. 22.37 for the low. Now 22.46. A little better. 1.7 million traded on GameStop. SoFi 11.24. 17.5 million. Giddy up. Gotta love this. Brian, Cheese Whiz Bagel. Haven't seen that in a while. Brian, neat. There you go. There you go. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm going to call it a day here. Finish my bagel. Have a great rest of your day today. Get richer, please. Make a bunch of dough out there. Thanks again for helping out today with the knee emoji attack, hitting the thumbs up button today, answering the poll question today, being with me today, grabbing these classes. Thank you for these emails or keeping me posted on how you're doing with your trades. Keep up the good work, everybody. 196 thumbs ups. This is awesome sauce. Thank you so much for this support. 268 respondents now for the poll question today. We got people saying here, 39% are saying, I usually write stock options that expire in less than a month. 38% are saying from 1 to 3 months. And 24%, I write options longer than 3, usually. Thank you all for responding to that poll question. I was kind of curious about the timing on these. And I'm just jacked to see how you're doing with these options. You guys are really working it. I love it that it's going well for you. Keep up the good work. The gamblers are handing it to you. Thumbs up meter now. Are we breaking 200 thumbs ups before I go off the air? Where are we at now? 196, and now we're at 198. Oh, we only need 2 more thumbs ups, and we've got 200. If you can find the thumbs up button for me, hit it, and I will say thank you again and again and again. Thanks, guys, so much for being with me today and being with Jen and I the entire time. D.A. Truda, I loved your rant today about winners. If you want it, you got to work for it. That's right. There are no freebies. There's no handouts. Where do you think you get a handout from? How entitled are you think you get a handout? Get off your lard ass and get going, baby. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Let's go. Come on, baby. Thank you all again and again and again for being followers of this YouTuber and joining this familia, the family here, the YouTube Bagel family. Thank you, guys. I want you guys to just get rich. Writing options. 206 thumbs ups. Look at that, baby. Oh, you're coming through for me big time. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for that. 272 answers on the poll question. Awesome, guys. Thank you again and again from Jen and I. All right, guys, that's it. Uncle Bruce Wisdom says deep value. Thank you, guys. Beach Boy, night of the neat late arrival. Thank you, Beach Boy. All the best to you, my friend. Working those cash secured puts on these stocks. Oh, baby, easy money. Just handing it to you. You take it, my friend. You take it. Add it to your family's side of the ledger. You damn right. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your session today. We'll see you here tomorrow morning. We'll see you here tonight. Tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, prime time live tonight. The alert's coming out shortly. We'll see some of you tonight, Gold Bagel members only. Then we'll see you tomorrow morning. Become a Gold Bagel member immediately and join us tonight for the primetime show. Next week's primetime show will be Wednesday as usual. And we'll talk to you soon, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.